This is my tiny box of punch needle essentials. I nearly forgot to introduce myself, so hello, if you are new here, my name is Catherine. My small business is called Cat's Corner, where I make and sell handmade punch needle and tattoo products, and I also teach you how to punch needle. So the lid doesn't actually fit on, it's not meant to anyway. I just leave it open so it's easy to access everything that's in this tiny box. The little box itself was actually gifted to me by someone I met through doing my TikTok lives. She crocheted me a little chicken and also gave me this little dude. She really nicely packaged it in this box, and it's a great little size to keep all my essentials so I can grab them as quick as I need them. So I'm going to go through with you what's in my box, what are my punch needle essentials, and also after I've gone through my tiny box I will show you some of the bits and pieces that I've got that don't necessarily fit in the tiny box. No particular order. We've got a ruler so I can measure out my designs before and after to make sure that beforehand they are forecasted to be the size I want, and afterwards so that when I put the listing up I can say exactly the size of the piece. I've got a screwdriver. This is to untighten and tighten the screw on embroidery hoops because sometimes they have a little screwdriver hole there, and that way you can get your hoop nice and tight. I've got marker pens for drawing on the fabric, some little embroidery scissors, a long threader which works well with the regular punch needle, trusty regular punch needle. I've got my little pot that is just an empty tub, but I use it to draw around the base because that is the perfect size for my car coasters to come out. My handmade threader for my little fine punch needle. Two of the laser punch needles. One is, they're both set at the same length, but one is the larger tip and one is the medium tip. So I don't have to change the needle head each time, I can just literally pick up the handle that I want. I've got my handmade threader for my regular punch needle. Some staples to go in my staple gun. I've just got a simple biro pen, tweezers for all the details afterwards, little set of needles for if I want to embellish anything, and also this thick needle, perfect when I am wanting to like whip stitch the edge of projects. So like this book cover for example, I can sew the edges with that thicker needle. So that's everything that I keep in my little box to the side of me. Other things that I have on hand, my little dinosaur. In here he's just got some glue sticks for the glue gun and two tiny embroidery hoops that I use whenever I've got like really small offcuts of fabric. I've also got this large box that I've had for a very long time, and it's just got really simple bits and pieces in it. Just got things like beads for embellishment, plastic clips that are really good for clipping down your projects when you want to sew the edges. And then in this part, a rotary cutter which I recently got, been a lifesaver for when I'm cutting out the fabric for the punch needle kits. This is like my spare threader bag, spare threaders that have already been made, and I've also got just the wire so I can make up my own threaders every time my threader for my fine punch needle breaks. This is really useful to have. It's literally just simple, I think it's craft wire, and you want it to be really thin. There are 2 videos on my page showing you how to make punch needle threaders. Punch needle threaders tend to break or get lost really easily, so it's really good to be able to make your own. Old marketing material. These really handy bags that I used to keep all my stuff in, but they're actually empty at the moment. And then in the bottom, they're empty at the moment, but I've got a wooden lint roller. Now these are really good for tufted rugs to get up all the fibres. Spare laser punch needles which are missing. I think they're all missing threaders, annoyingly. Little ball bead chains for key rings. This is for like my markets. Loads of hardware. These are just like metal hanging hooks. Keyring pieces. Some more hardware for the back of rugs. There should already be a link in the caption of this video that takes you to my blog post. Got all the links to all the supplies that I use and that I buy. Majority of the links on there I do actually purchase. So for example, the laser punch needle, there's like 3 different links. The Amazon ones are from brands that I'm aware of. Maybe I've bought from them on different platforms like Etsy for example. I've just added a few in there to give you a bit more variety depending where is easier for you to purchase from. Obviously some of the links I do earn a small commission from, but that is also explained in the little grid. Everything is there. I don't think there's anything missing. I recently added some more bits on there as well. So everything that I use and that you need for punch needle is on that blog post. So I guess all that's left to say is thank you so much for watching. If you do have any questions about punch needle supplies, please do put it in the comments. If there's anything in particular around punch needle supplies that you want to see a video on, let me know. I'll do my best to film a detailed video helping you in whatever it is you need. And other than that, just please do like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.